Oh, so I guess that countdown was just for fun.
I think you were just counting down at 15.
Oh.
Good morning, Walker Valley, and welcome to another episode of The Spill. My name is Karina.
And my name is Keith. Today we'll be talking about Panoply, dance tryouts, and HOSA. All that and more on this episode of The Spill. A major court case in Los Angeles is making headlines and could have a lasting impact on social media. A jury has ruled that Instagram and YouTube are designed to be addictive and failed to properly protect young users. As a result, their parent companies, Meta and Google, have been ordered to pay $6 million in damages to a young woman who says the platforms contributed to serious mental health struggles. Both companies plan to appeal the decision, but experts are already calling it a turning point. Some believe this case could lead to stricter regulations and major changes in how social media platforms are designed, especially for younger users. For now, this ruling sends a strong message. The way social media affects teens is under closer scrutiny than ever before.
Iran is rejecting a 15-point proposal by the U.S. to end the war. Iranian state quoting top officials saying that the war will end when it decides to. This comes as Trump talked about progress, with both sides claiming to be close to a deal, but the fighting is escalating as IDF still strikes targets in Iran that are reportedly being used to create naval cruise missiles.
A payphone was set up at Boston University's campus so young adults can have the opportunity to call a boomer. Another one is the senior housing community in Nevada, allowing them to answer or call a Zoomer. This experiment was created by Matter Neuroscience to hopefully bridge the divides and address loneliness experienced in young adults and seniors. They can call for anything from advice to just talk to someone. It's shown just how much each generation has to share and learn with one another.
Across the United States, we are watching the use of artificial intelligence grow rapidly. As more business and organizations adopt the technology in everyday operations, companies like Google and Microsoft are expanding AI tools that can help with tasks such as writing, customer service, and data analysis. Experts says AI can improve efficiency and save time, but it also raises concerns about job changes and data privacy as the technology continues to develop. Leaders are working to balance innovation with responsible use.
Choices matter. Please buckle up, put your phone down, and drive sober. Join the movement, the 24/7 movement, and help us create positive change.
Welcome to Walker Valley Sports. I'm Gavin Strickland. We have a great day of sports coming up. Atlanta Braves baseball is back. It is opening day. The Royals will go to Truist Park to take on the Atlanta Braves at 7:15 tonight. Many players are still on the IL for the Braves. However, with recent new signings, the Braves look to stay on track despite an abundance of injury. And by staying on track, the Braves are Grapefruit League champions going into the season, so we'll see if they can keep up the winning. In college sports, Iowa took down Nebraska the 9-4. What an upset to go to the Elite Eight. Also, Purdue avoided upset against Texas. Final score there was 79-77, the 2 over the 11. Illinois took down Houston by a final score 65-55, and Arizona took care of business against Arkansas. Final score there was 109-88. And then tonight, there's a couple more games. Alabama will play Michigan, Iowa State versus Tennessee, UConn versus Michigan State, and Duke versus St. John's. And in Walker Valley sports, Walker Valley baseball lost to Bradley 5-0. Walker Valley softball also took a loss to Eastham. Final score there was 3-1, so really a rare loss for a softball team. However, Walker Valley tennis won yesterday against Cleveland 7-2. Andrew Sayers had a really nice comeback victory, so well done for him. And then Walker Valley flag football will play against Van Buren at Ray County High School tonight. So make sure you go out and support them. But that'll do it for the Walker Valley Sports segment. I'm Gavin Strickland, and as always, go Mustangs.
Before the bell rings, some students are already carrying invisible weight, stress, pressure, and silent struggles. When brain health is ignored, students fall behind and communities feel the impact.
Here, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
That's because brain health isn't personal, it's public health. And when we support each other, we break the stigma. Healthy minds build stronger communities, starting before the bell rings.
When you are in the street, you are most likely to encounter a couple of cigarette butts and won't mind it at all. But these small things are hurting our oceans and our soil by putting the plastic fibers and chemicals into them while it's breaking down. Well, the Tennessee Aquarium is doing something about it with recycling boxes to help reduce the problem. And these cigarette butts will be turned into something that benefit the community, like shipping pallets, park benches, ashtrays, plastic, lumber, bricks, and installations. Things that would help everyone if people do their part.
The Bradley County Sheriff's Office is cracking down on speeding in school zones. Deputies say too many drivers are ignoring reduced speed limits, putting students at risk. Law enforcement will be increasing patrols and issuing tickets, no warnings. Officials say the goal is to keep students, parents, and staff safe. Drivers are urged to slow down, stay alert, and follow school zone speed limits. Authorities hope the crackdown will prevent accidents and make roads safer for everyone.
Hello, my testosterone tangerines! Welcome to another episode of the fantastic. For today's episode, it is going to be a bit of a short one due to stuff. So, without further ado, let's take a look at our contestants. You! What is your name?
Layla.
Layla. And what about you?
Sebastian.
Sebastian. So Layla and Sebastian are going to be going against each other for today. Now, we only have 2 prompts left on the wheel before we do a prompt reset, where we'll have all the original prompts back. Let's spin the wheel. Would anyone like to spin?
I'll do it.
Today's prompt is cartoon. No looking at the paper or I will disqualify you. Anyway, are we ready? Question numero uno. What is the name of SpongeBob SquarePants' pet?
Gary the Snail.
Gary the Snail is correct, and you get 1 point. In Phineas and Ferb, what is the name of their pet platypus?
Perry.
Perry the Platypus. What are Timmy Turner's fairy godparents' names in The Fairly Odd Parents?
Cosmo and Wanda.
Cosmo and Wanda is correct, and you have 2 points, and you have 1 point. In Looney Tunes, what kind of animal is Daffy?
A duck.
A duck. Now we are at a tie for the last question, which will determine today's winner. In The Simpsons, what is the name of the town the family lives in?
Springfield.
Springfield, which would mean, ladies and gentlemen, that today's winner is Sebastian. And as for your prize, 3 Jolly Ranchers of your choice.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. And you can have one also for being a good player. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap it up for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, bye-bye!
Walker Valley's dance team is holding tryouts soon and would love to see new talent come and try out. There will be a clinic held April 13th through the 16th from 4 to 5:30 p.m. Tryout day will be on April 17th starting at 4 p.m. Come try out for Walker Valley's incredible dance team and be part of a team that creates exciting memories. For more information, email Ms. Riggs at mriggs@bradleyschools.org.
According to U.S. News and World Report, Walker Valley has earned a spot on the list of best high schools for the 2025 to 2026 school year. The ranking is based on factors like academic performance, graduation rates, and how well students are prepared for college. This recognition highlights the hard work of both students and teachers, as well as the strong academic programs offered at the school. For students at Walker Valley, this means more than just a title. Being ranked nationally can strengthen college applications and reflect positively on the entire student body. Walker Valley continues to build its reputation as a school focused on achievement, opportunity, and preparing students for the future.
Join the Walker Valley Mustang community on April 2nd to celebrate Panoply, a day of fun, creative activities organized by the Humanities Academy. Panoply is a time to celebrate and embrace the arts with a multitude of different things for you to enjoy. There will be many stalls such as face painting, book binding, bracelet making, and many, many more. There will be concessions being sold. Come down and join the fun at Panoply.
Hi, Cattywampus Cucumbers, and welcome to the Walker Valley weather, where I will be telling you everything you need to know about the sun and clouds in the sky. Now let's take a look. Yeah, we got some color today, so let's take a look. Atlanta, how are you feeling? Yeah. Okay, so we're blurry, but we're also looking at a high of 83 and a low of 50 with some sun, of course. Now, over in Cleveland, we have a high of 80 and a low of 41. And Knoxville, we have a high of 79, a low of 40. And Nashville, a high of 71, low of 38. And all of these have a little bit of rain going on. So, but Chattanooga, they do not. They don't get to have any rain. So, haha, laugh and spit in their face. We have a high of 82 and a low of 42. Now, let's explain why it's raining with the weather radar. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? We got quite a bit of rain blowing through Kentucky, all the way through Maryland, through West Virginia, and New Jersey and Delaware, and going towards the Atlantic Ocean. And actually, this storm goes on for like a really long time, like a lot. As you can see, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. So, yeah. And of course, this is just the core of the clouds and the storms, so we don't see it going on in Tennessee, but it does affect like all these areas like Ohio and Tennessee too. Now let's go on to the 3-day weather forecast. Friday. Let's take a look at Friday. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, we've already gone over this, high of 80, low of 41. Now, Saturday and Sunday, however, they are going to be a little bit cooler, but they have no rain, and they have sun! Isn't that amazing? Isn't that brilliant? High of 59 and 69, low of 41 and 52. And just like that, that will be all for the weather segment for today. My name is David Summers, and that's about it. See ya.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of Spill. My name is Karina.
And my name is Key. Have a fantastic Friday, Walker Valley.